Hello, welcome to Steve McDonald's Arts and Crafts, and today what I'm going to be doing is casting this brilliant elephant pot. But what I'm going to be doing is using dried flowers in it because I love dried flowers and the look of dried flowers. I'm also possibly going to add a little bit of glitter, because you know me and my glitter, I do like a bit of sparkle. And what I'm going to show you is how to do this without all the flowers sinking down to the bottom and all the glitter sinking down to the bottom, to give you a really great little casting. I've actually put some resin in the bottom of this mould, about 1/4 of an inch, and pushed some flowers into it and give it a little bit squidgy widgy, because it gives it a good base, and you can ensure that way that you have got rid of any bubbles that are around there, and especially the trap bubbles in any parts of the mould. And now I'm using the stick to push in some more flowers. And the reason I do it like this is it stops any of the big trap bubbles being there. If you'd like to be able to show me your work, ask me questions directly and get advice and support, then I have a membership, and there's the name of the members coming up now. The link to become a member, it's very reasonable, is in the description below. And there are also videos for members only on how to set up a small business and sell your arts and crafts. So there's lots of benefits to becoming a member. So now the next layer, I pour a little bit of resin in and push some more flowers in. Now, I try and be as gentle as possible, but I don't really have a gentle bone in my body, unfortunately, and push these flowers down. And again, I'm doing this to ensure that I dislodge any bubbles. Quick thank you, everybody that bought me a coffee last month. I cannot tell you how much it's appreciated. And your names are on my coffee board now. The link for that is in the description below as well, along with the link for everything that I'm using today. So the final layer, bit more resin, and now I'm pushing in some larger flowers. I will constantly squidgy widgy this all the way through, and by doing that, by squidging the mould, what you'll find is any trap bubbles will find their way up to the top, which is really important here, because I'm not going to be putting this in a pressure pot or anything like that. Arranging the flowers roughly where I want them, and then again pushing them in so they're covered in resin, and now putting a top coat on. I will put another little bit of resin on the top of this once I've put the final dried flowers over the top. And as you can see, this resin is lovely and bubble free already, and that's because I've made sure that when I mixed it, it was bubble free, and I let it sit for about 15 minutes before using it as well, which not only helps it to thicken up and stop your flowers all sinking to the bottom, but it helps dissipate all the bubbles as well. So putting my final few dried flowers, remember, never use fresh flowers in resin. If you want to know why, I'll link a video at the end of this where I cast a fresh rose in some resin. You should see how yucky it goes. It's just nasty. So again, tapping this down and making sure everything is covered, because if you don't have everything covered on the bottom, what you'll get is you'll get an uneven bottom and also little sharp bits. Tapping the mould, that'll help release the bubbles as well. And then finally topping this up with my resin, which has got a little bit of glitter in, and you'll see that sparkle a little bit towards the end. Going over the top and popping any of the surface bubbles that have come up, dislodging any more, and then I'll go over the top again with the lighter and leave this to cure up. Well, the elephant's all nice and cured now, and I never have any problems with the ultimate casting resin by Resin Colour. It does really do what it says it's gonna do. So let's just get it out of its little mould. This is an awkward shaped little mould. He's a little elephant. He's so cool. Oh, look at the little elephant. He is so cool. And as you can see, there are absolutely no bubbles in that whatsoever. And that is the great thing about using the correct resin for the correct project. You can guarantee, or well, almost guarantee, you get a great result. Look, no bits missed. And because we did some squidgy widgying, there is, oh, look at that flower, how it landed. Now, that wasn't intentional. It landed just like he's got a little eye there. I just love it when you push flowers in and really don't worry about too much where you're going to put them. Now, this would make a great little pot for a little tea light. Remember, never use a naked flame around cured resin, because that's not something that you want to be doing. And I've been seeing he's got a little tail. I've been seeing an awful lot of videos recently about, oh, food safe resin. Please, 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 please don't put food directly on resin, regardless of if it says it's food safe or not. It's incidental contact, and that has a very different connotation. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this quick video. I've really enjoyed making it. I love this elephant mould. Thank you to who sent me this. Aww. Please boot that like button if you've enjoyed this quick video. It really does help my videos get out there. And if you'd like to buy me coffee just to say thank you for any of my videos, then the link for that, along with the link for everything else, is in the description below. Take care, enjoy your resin. Bye.